Live from the rinks in Hyde Park, New York, the Stony Brook University Seawolves take on the University of Delaware Blue Hens in an ACHA divisional matchup. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, everyone. Last night, the Seawolves soundly defeated the Delaware Blue Hens in the first of the two-game series by the score of 4-0, improving their team overall record to 9-1. The Seawolves came out fast last night and had the Blue Hens pinned in their zone for most of the first 10 minutes of the period. Luckily for the Blue Hens, their goalkeeper, Stephen East, was on his game early, stopping many of the good scoring opportunities the Seawolves had. Parker Bishop did get the Seawolves on the scoreboard midway through the first, with his first goal of the season after blocking a pass at the Seawolves blue line and carried the puck in on a breakaway, beating the Blue Hens netminder. And the first period ended with the Seawolves taking a 1-0 lead, and the Seawolves added 3 more goals, one each from Charles Peck, Brad Riccardi, Ori and Beniamini, who also had a terrific game as well. Payne Yoder stopped all the shots the Blue Hens sent his way to record his second shutout of the season. Now let's bring in Andy Sukoff and talk more about today's game.
Well, in regards to yesterday, Payne Yoder made all the saves they had to make, but he didn't have to face that many shots. Through the first 2 periods, he faced only 10 shots. That's it, 10 shots in 2 periods, and then finally in the third period, Delaware finally got some sustained pressure, and Yoder was up for the challenge. So today, it's going to be on Richard Shipman to continue that strong goaltending the Seawolves have had this season.
I think Shipman is chomping at the bit to get back in the net there and be the tremendous backstopper the Seawolves are expecting him to be. You know, there's no lack of depth in goaltending.
No, they have 4 very strong goalies, and 3 of them are sophomores. So they have a great foundation to work with. And we saw Shipman play 2 weeks ago against URI, and he was up for it, gave up only 2 goals, and had a very strong game. So now we'll see if he can continue that momentum going forward.
All right. I mean, we did look at the size of Delaware. We're not surprised because they generally come in usually as one of the biggest, tallest teams in the East.
I'm willing to bet that a couple of these guys double as small forwards for the basketball team there.
So, but in reality, I think what happened is we expected the Seawolves' speed and skill level to kind of supersede that speed, and they did get pinned in a couple of times in their zone, and I'll give Delaware credit for making the first 10 minutes of the game, you know, a little, not the first 10, the second 10 minutes of the first period, a little bit more enjoyable. But by that time, you were hoping that they were going to come out in the second period with that same energy, but they didn't.
And on top of that, Stony Brook really bulked up defensively and didn't let Delaware get anything going in their zone. The majority of play was in the Delaware zone all night long. And because of that, that also made it one of the quickest games that we've ever had, as there were only 2 penalties all night.
Exactly. We are anticipating a lot of folks tuning in today, so we'll try to give you our best as we got the team on the ice now, both teams on the ice getting their warm-ups in, and then we'll have an ice cut, and then we'll come back again and we'll have the drop of the puck and the start of the game. We're hopefully going to be on time here, but it's looking more like about a 3:40 start, I would think. So they did get on the ice a little bit later than they should have, but that tends to happen in a rink that's open to the public, so to speak. Yeah. So I think keys to the game today for the Seawolves is, number 1, play as good as you did yesterday or better, because you know Delaware is going to bring something more.
Yes.
They have to.
And I think for Delaware, the biggest key is score the first goal, because we saw yesterday Stony Brook scores first midway through the period, and then they were on their heels the rest of the game. They weren't able to get anything going. So Delaware now has to dictate the tempo of play and push it and make Shipman work like the Seawolves did Stephen East yesterday.
Right. There are no changes in the lineup other than 2. One for each team. Hefferdin is a scratch today, and Hart will get his first start as a defenseman for the Seawolves. And there's a scratch on the Delaware side as well.
Yep. Tonight, we will not see Harrison Chuma, who is one of their bigger defensemen, and in his place will be Andrew Marciniak. So he'll be playing on defense for Delaware today.
And he's number 2, Marciniak,
yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, Shipman in goal.
All right, very good. Just kind of jumping ahead, the Seawolves will be on the road next week, so just in case you people might be trying to find us next week, you can find them on the ESPN online network. They'll be facing Liberty, so just check in to the Seawolves website over this week. I'm sure there'll be some information on that. If not, check the Liberty website, and you'll be able to tune into the game next week as the Seawolves will take on Liberty for 2 games next weekend. All right, and then they'll be back here again, and then it's going to be 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
where they come back for Syracuse and then Adrian.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a really good. What's the word I'm looking for? It's gonna be a good matchup to see where they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Adrian's a very strong team, and they're always making noise in nationals.
If you ever wanted to see a game, how a game would be in a national tournament, tune in or come down to the rinks to watch those 2 games. Because I guarantee you that will be the best college hockey you will see in this area.
Yes. And I think one of the big things where I want to see today is to see the continued emergence of the line of Ori Benyamini, Devin Palmieri, and Brendan Colella. Yesterday was their first game back together in a few weeks, and they played well. But now I want to see what they do with a second game under their belt.
I was having a quick conversation with one of the players' dads in the cafe area, who's played hockey himself. He's been a coach. He's back at it now with his younger kid. He's approaching his finer years, as we call them, as we all call them, and he's back at it again. And we just having a quick conversation about the Stony Brook team, and he's amazed at the depth that the team actually has 4 lines that could go out there and score and defend and whatever, and then the fact that they've got 4 goaltenders that can all play as well. And I said to him, I said, we've been watching this for the last 6 years here. I've been here for 6 years. Trevor's been here a little bit longer. Been watching this team every year as players come and go, The bottom line is this year defensively, in my opinion, they have the deepest defense they've had ever. Yeah, and you can win those 4-0 games now.
And while we saw a lot of good defensemen over the last couple of years, leave the program, guys like Chris Joseph moved on to bigger and better things.
Right.
Kevin Cavanaugh, Alex Miller, Mike Cartwright. Those are all guys that were cornerstone guys on that defensive unit, and they just keep on rolling. And
I'm not taking anything away from them because those guys were unbelievable, but they didn't have 5 other guys behind them as good as they were. I mean, when Chris Joseph was out there, he was a wrecking machine. When Michael Cartwright was out there, nobody scored on him. When Miller was out there, he was like a general. So they all had their place in their time, but maybe it wasn't as deep as it could have been. But now it's deep, and it's got talent, and it's got ability, and it's nice to see that you can trust the next pair. And as a coach, that's got to give you some comfort.
Absolutely.
Has to.
All right, that's a great security blanket to have.
All right, we're heading down toward the end of the warm-up here. They're going to be on the ice for a couple more minutes. And then, like I said, there'll be an ice cut. We'll have the dropping of the puck. And the game will start. Let's call it about 3:35, 3:40. It's more looking at 3:40. And make sure you tune in because last night's game was over before you know it. It was the fastest game I've ever called here in 6 years.
Yeah, I looked down and I saw it was like 9:30. I was like, we're already midway through the second period. I was like, okay, I'm not going to complain.
It was a very quick game.
Yeah, and a very cleanly played game. The officials let the teams play. You didn't hear whistles every 8 seconds.
Exactly. All right, folks, we're going to take our break, and we'll be back at the start of the game. Thanks for tuning in and listening to Seawolves Hockey Live. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, everyone. Andy Yanni along with Andy Sukoff. Trevor behind the controls. And got Mr. Lockwood. I was right the first time. Sure. On the camera. All right. So we're going to kick it down to public address announcer Jim Maritano momentarily. Seawolves will enter the ice in just a minute as they dim the lights. And we'll get this game going. We said somewhere around 3:40. We're very close.
Yep.
They dim the lights down, and here they come. Waiting for Jim with the, here they are, the Seawolves.
I think he let the band do that for him.
Maybe. Band, the Stony Brook Pepperly Band is here. That's what you're hearing, the music in the background. It's always great when they're here. Unless you're me, you speak twice as loud to hear myself.
Yeah, right?
No, but they're great. They really are. All right, we'll kick it down to Jim now. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, thank you. Welcome back. We're moments away from the drop of the puck. Glad you can tune in and join us on this crappy, rainy, cold day here on the East Coast.
Yeah, it certainly feels like October now. That's for sure.
I don't even know if it's cold out, but it just looks like it is.
It's not. It's just raining. And rain makes everything even more dreary.
Yeah. So we got a lot of rain coming down here. So if you're tuning in, sit back and watch the game and tune in and enjoy it. All right, the Seawolves will come out with their starting lineup. Riccardi, Center, and Slevin and Murphy with Pepe and Kowicki on defense. And for Delaware will be Zucker, Center, Ostrander, Perkowski, Zidancic, and Good with East in net. All right, Gregory Nichols drops the puck. Off we go. Face off into the Blue Hen zone. Slevin on a forecheck for the Seawolves. Back over to Good. Good tries to get it up the wall. Quick pass, trying to get against Ostrander on a streak, but too far for icing, and the face-off back in the Blue Hen zone.
So we got our first icing, 14 seconds in, and what we saw yesterday was a lot of back-and-forth action between Delaware and Stony Brook in the beginning of the game, and then once Parker Bishop put that goal in the net to open the score for Stony Brook, that kind of deflated Delaware.
Yeah, face-off to the left of East. Delaware wins the draw. And puck is turned over at the blue line. Pepe sends it back in behind the net. Riccardi back to get it. Chips it around Delaware player who got a stick broke on that play by Riccardi. It was kind of a weird play. Riccardi just kind of chipped it past him, and then I guess he just tapped his stick and it broke it.
He must have hit it in the right spot.
Could have been a slashing ball on that one, but
watch here. Here's Riccardi getting the puck, and then as
it actually was his legs.
Yeah, he kicked the stick in half.
Yeah. It could have been a trip. The stick didn't break. All right, face off to the left of East. Riccardi again on the draw. The Seawolves win it. Back to Slevin in the slot. Couldn't hit it off. Murphy tries to get a shot. Blocked. And the Delaware did a good job blocking pucks last night, too.
They did. They blocked at least 10, 15 shots.
All right, Slevin now back up to the point to Kowicki. Kowicki will send down low. Getting over to Riccardi. Slevin sends it to the net, and it kind of hopped over his stick.
It was just a bouncer that got to East.
Yeah.
And East had to follow that to make sure he got it to the glove and held on to it.
All right, Seawolves changing up. Delaware is changing up as well as they come out with the starting lineup they had last night with Niski centering, and that shot never got through. Pitching in is Shirting. This goes all the way around to come all the way down, and Parker, Yoon will get it, no icing. And Yoon chases it down, he sends it back behind the wall of Shirting. Shirting will send it up and into the neutral zone. Now picking it up is Kalilo, but the linesman got in the way of it. But it was dumped in by Beniamini, who's out there with Kalilo and Palmieri.
And if you're on the ice, you hate when you're trying to break out and the puck hits the ref.
Good play by Beniamini, backing up again. Just a real heady play being there. Hume will bring it out now and dump it back in as he was really in no man's land at the blue line. This is picked up. Oh, good forecheck by Palmieri. Really pinning up Anderson. Now Kalilo down there as well. Now Palmieri gets dumped. Niski sends it down around to Marcinek. Marcinek's pass out to the neutral zone, picked up by Mullen. Mullen's cross-ice feed. Oh, and there's the goal. There's the first goal of the game. As 2-on-1 occurred when the Seawolves got pinned in the zone, and Delaware comes out and scores on the 2-on-1 goal. Off the feed from Jandoli to Mullen, and was able to beat Shipman up top. Seawolves guilty of not coming back on the forecheck, on the back check.
And that's one that's you gotta make those plays if you're a Stony Brook. You can't let that 2-on-1 develop. And credit Marciniak for making a good pass out to Mullen.
It was a good pass. It was a good pass because the defenseman tried to make the play with the stick and didn't work. It was a very, very good pass. Kasha with the attempted shot, fanned on it, didn't get much of it. Now Delaware breaking out again. Jandoli will send it in. Shipman will try to squeeze it, but not able to get it. Kasha, now you got to think that this is going to pick up the game a little bit for Delaware because now they're up on top by 1, and that pass hits the roof stanchion, and it'll be face-off back inside the Seawolves zone. You would think that momentum now will pick up Delaware, and yes, Delaware will now pick up their game.
And like I said in the beginning before the game, Delaware had to score the first goal to set the tempo and get Stony Brook kind of thinking.
Right. Well, they realized that the start Stony Brook had yesterday could not happen again, because otherwise it would be a long game. Now at least they have a chance. They have a one-goal lead here early in the game, and maybe a chance to build on it. Seawolves will carry the puck out. This is Crockett. Crockett will dump in and go for a change. And on the forecheck is Navrakosi. Back out to the neutral zone, picked up by Kasha. Kasha will hold. Send over to his defensive partner, Hart, who's on for the first time this season. That's Sean Hart. Sean is 5'11", 180. 180. Back behind the net, the Seawolves with the puck. This is Peck. Burns and O'Brien out there now.
And this line did put some contribution on the board yesterday. Peck scoring the goal that made it 4-0. And that was midway through the third period.
All right, that puck again hits the stanchion in the roof, and we'll do it again. A face-off inside the Blue Hen zone.
For Mullen, that's his 8th goal of the season. Jandali his 4th assist, and Marciniak his 1st.
All right. Face-off to the left of East. O'Brien on the door for the Seawolves up against Docking, and Docking won it. Face-offs have been, again, yesterday was a huge problem for Delaware. Today, they're doing a better job.
Yeah, so far they've won 5 of 7 faceoffs.
Shipman made that save, and the puck landed in front. Seawolves that's a errant pass by Pepe, and it was picked off in the neutral zone, sent back behind the Seawolves zone. Picked up by Pepe again. They send up to Peck. Peck just trying to get rid of it quickly, gets it up to O'Brien. O'Brien will dump and chase. And O'Brien is Zancek trying to keep that puck in, not able to do so. Now Seawolves in the neutral zone with the puck is Burns, and Burns checked off the puck by Zucker. Drop pass here. Picked up by the Seawolves. And this is O'Brien. O'Brien sends it up to Murphy. Murphy will fire it in. Burns there first. And
nice play by East to poke the puck away, because Burns was going to have an unimpeded shot. Well, Delaware's done a lot better. They've cut off the passing angles.
Yeah, they've cut the passing angles off, and they've also they're playing with more of their head on a swivel today, away from the puck. Well, yesterday maybe not as much. That shot didn't get through. Now, good chance here again. That was a great opportunity there for Mazzella. Had a second opportunity. And they're doing a better job moving the puck, trying to find open ice.
And they're forcing a lot of turnovers as well, as that puck is played by a high stick. Yeah. They're forcing turnovers in the defensive zone, and so they're getting those high-quality chances off of steal turnovers.
This is more of the team we expected to see yesterday now.
They're using their size to their advantage today, where yesterday they couldn't, because Stony Brook was skating circles around them. Today they're not allowing the Seawolves to do that.
All right, face-off won by the Seawolves. Parker Bishop will just dump through the neutral zone, and Riccardi will tap it, but not all the way in. Riccardi will recover. Murphy will recover, but he had to wait for Riccardi to come out. Riccardi trying to get a touch pass to Murphy, didn't go. Picked up by Kasha. Kasha's going to send Slevin down left wing. This is Slevin, drop pass to Murphy. Murphy walks in, fires! High stick side. They must know something. They're going that way.
Well, we saw yesterday Peck put it in over the stick side shoulder, so maybe they're looking to exploit that again today.
Oh, giveaway here at the blue line. Shipman with the big save. Slevin will carry out. His pass was knocked back. Pace of the game is picked up some, as Stony Brook is now skating more a line of what we're used to seeing them do.
And for all the shots we didn't see Payne Yoder
nice play yesterday to keep that puck in. Oh, what a play by Benyamini to keep that in, and then the shot by Colello. He had Slevin on the other side. I'm not sure if he saw him or not.
Benyamini used every inch of his body to make sure that puck stayed
in the zone.
Stayed in the zone, and then here's Slevin on the other side, and that shot's just taken. I mean, sometimes you got to take that extra split second and take a look at your surroundings to see who might be open.
All right, Korabi's toss from the circle, and Delaware wins the draw again. They're winning the draws in the defensive zone, which is extremely helpful. Colello battling hard with the puck, getting that puck in, glove down. And Delaware's having some good puck luck, too.
They are.
Pucks are coming to them today. They'll be able to knock them down with their hands. Which is, which is part of the game. It comes with hard work. You get those breaks. This is Palmieri breaking in with Beniamini, who's taken down.
And that's going to be a
and
penalty.
We're going to have our first call of the game here, as Beniamini was interfered with. And off will go Jack Zimmer, the forward from Randolph, New Jersey. We'll sit 2 minutes for interference. Seawolves will go on their first power play of the game. Right now they're being outshot 4-2.
That's a far cry from what we saw yesterday, where the Seawolves really dominated the shot totals.
All right, Seawolves win the draw. Sherding will send it back behind the net, trying to find somebody there. And that's all the way down. Clear out. Good play by number 6, Good. And through the neutral zone comes Hune. Hune's got Sherding on the wing off his stick. Sherding trying to push it around, but Delaware's going to get to it first and send it all the way down. So far, good PK for Delaware.
Yeah, Delaware, again, playing very tight and around their goalie, not allowing anything to get into the slot or around.
Slevin tried to make a move, and he lost the puck. So now Slevin will pick it back up and try again. Coming down the left wing with speed, Slevin, and he had to hand it off. Got crunched into the wall for his efforts. Sunnybrook will start with a new line now. They'll change it up. And again, these passes are not really crisp right now.
No, it looks like
Seawolves are a little guilty of just going through the motions here a little bit.
Hey, those are passes, especially on the power play. You want to make sure that those passes are clean and that you're getting every viable chance you have to move the puck up the ice.
Or he's telling his line, take it slow, be patient. Face off center ice. 49 to go in the man advantage for the Seawolves. Kasha will send it in. On the forecheck goes for Stony Brook deep. Picked up by Kalilo. Kalilo had help. He got help, and now it's Beniamini back to Kalilo behind the net. Kalilo sends it out to Beniamini, but it's just off the mark. This is Kasha at the point. Kasha sets it up, gets it over to Pepe, back to Kasha. Kasha was going to rip it, but he held it. Beniamini down low, trying to get it on a one-timer pass to Kalilo. Did not work. Kasha fires wide. And Delaware able to get it out. 15 seconds to go in the man advantage. Beniamini fell down. He picked it up. Now he's got it again. Kalilo with 7 seconds to go in the man advantage. Picked up by Beniamini. Tries to get it around in front. Pepe will turn. Pepe shoots. Does not go through. All even up. Back to the point to Kasha. Kasha sends it down low to Beniamini. Past him, down to Kalilo behind the net. Turnaround pass in front, did not go.
He was looking for Palmieri in front.
Kasha, Kasha sends a wrist shot off a pad in front. Never got through. Kasha again sends it across, trying to get Pepe, but off the mark. Here's a 2-on. Well, good play by Pepe to keep his eye on the puck. Now Kalilo will try to sneak in here. He's got the puck. Oh, tried to get it in on the backhand, but he had one hand on the stick.
And that was a great play by Palmieri as well. He picked the defender, so that puck was just sitting there, and Kalilo was able to at least get in and have a chance on East.
Yeah, Stony Brook's picking up their intensity a little bit right now. Shots are getting closer to being even. And, you feel a little bit of a tilt going back. Ice is kind of evening out a little bit. Face-off will be to right of East. Brian Peck and Burns line on with Woodkey and Bishop on D. Bishop will send it back deep. Picked up by Peck as he walks toward the net. Makes a nice move. He tried to get a shot, but he couldn't get it. Got back to Kowicki. Kowicki in kind of no man's land as the intensity of the forecheck inside the zone, or whatever you want to call it, has picked up for Delaware. There's a no shot, or deflectable shot, did not get through. Good defense in front, not allowing those shots to get in. O'Brien now sends a low shot. It's loose in front. And Delaware's going to break out. Nice pass on the wing. Shot right on. Bishop, that's Shipman who swallows it up on a nice shot off the pass. Mazzello got a nice shot going short side.
And that was the first sustained rush and pressure that Sunderbrook had today on that last sequence. And even though they only got one shot in there, they made East work for it.
I face off to the left of Shipman. Delaware wins the draw, and they control the puck. Shipman, nice job with the stick to get that puck deflected out. Seawolves dump out of the zone. Novakosi on the forecheck against Zimmer. Here comes Crockett. Oh, Crockett just buries his man. Big hit by Crockett on Cascone. And now Hughes hit.
He got drilled.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens.
You're gonna watch here. He gets taken down.
That's after the hit.
Here's the outset pass, and then watch Hoon as he's going towards the bench. You're gonna watch Jandoli right here, and he just gets it right up into the legs.
Yeah. Well, that was the missed call, definitely by Nichols. All right, face-off in the neutral zone, picked up by the Seawolves. This is Hart back out for his second shift, and now Nicosi chips it in and has control. Now loses it, back up to the point to Hart. Now hits off his stick, sends it back across to Pepe. Pepe will control, sends it back to Hart. Hart gonna try to just get it off the wall, but can't. Zucker beat him to the puck. It's going around to Moeller. Moeller tries to tap it out, but not able to get it out of the zone. Seawolves here a little guilty of not doing the little things today.
No, and they're almost puck watching at certain points, and you can't do that in a game where you're down 1-0, and Delaware's got you kind of backpedaling a little bit.
Yeah, just you know, a little bit of puck watching, a little bit of not like I said, not doing the small things. That shot whizzes wide, tipped in by Good, and now Good does another job of keeping it in and goes deeper into the Seawolves zone. Excellent forecheck here by Delaware.
It's very aggressive, and they're cutting off angles, so Sunbrook not able to get the puck out of the zone.
Yeah, they're just doing a good job and not giving them time and space.
Yeah,
where they get yesterday.
Like you see it right there. Riccardi's trying to get over the blue line, and there's 3 blue hens around him.
They're gonna have to work. Seawolves are gonna have to use their skills and skating to get around Delaware. They can't just constantly dish pucks off like to nobody anymore, because those passing lanes are cut off.
Right.
So you're going to have to. Here's another one. Now it's a 2-on-1, because where's the defenseman on this play is in the center ice area. We know it's Hart's first game, but you got to be cognizant that you're the last line of defense. That's why you're a defenseman. All right, Delaware controls the puck in the Seawolves zone and sends it back behind the net. Hart going to chase after it. Try to get it up the wall. He'll get it out. But again, that's just surviving a shift. You want to be doing that when you have Murphy, Slevin, and
you want to be excelling, because that's a line that can absolutely change the course of this game.
Yeah,
and
that's your number one scoring line. You got to be able to.
You can't have somebody lagging behind.
All right, Faisal will be back inside the Blue Hen zone. We're down to 7:51 to go in the first period. University of Delaware Blue Hens up on the Seawolves by the score of 1-0. Delaware wins the draw. Again, another key face-off win in their zone. They're waving the icing off. As Kasha battles in the corner up against Felice. Someone lost a glove. Kasha's got no glove. Ooh, there's a big hit. We're going to have the first penalty on the Seawolves.
That's Redgate, who was the recipient of that hit. So we'll see who they get for that. It's going to be Benyamini, I think.
All right, Ori Benyamini is going to sit for 2. Cross check. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it was Benyamini. I think it was the defenseman who did it. Yeah. All right. So this is Sherding. Sherding's got to try to get that puck out. He's being watched by two Blue Hens. Seawolves will be sitting, watching here. Oh, Parker Bishop committed himself, but the shot wasn't taken.
And you look at how Delaware was setting up. They got 2 people in front of Shipman. They're getting a lot of traffic.
Oh, they're playing the traditional umbrella. This is a cross-ice feed. Oh, Niski could have had it. Good chance to take a one-time shot. They're looking for that backdoor play on Niski. Moeller pins him to the wall. Big hit by Moeller. Back up to the point. No chance for a shot yet. Niski now turns and fires at a floater. Just never got to the net, but it was deflected. Back up to the point. Niski controls on the half wall. Look at the cross. Back to the point. They're moving the puck well. Stony Brook's is standing up in front, though, not giving them much. And that was a good defensive play there. Good stick. And
now they can they got the clear that they needed and get people back, get fresh legs on the
big
ice.
Hit Riccardi on Niski. Niski's getting up real slow after that one. That was a big hit by Riccardi.
And he's gonna go off to the bench.
Niski's going off. He was due for a change anyway.
And he's gonna feel that one for a little while.
All right, Seawolves have to get their intensity up a little bit. They're just a little bit too observant here. Offsides now, they'll get a free out. They can take some time off the clock. Down to the last 12 seconds to go in the man advantage. And Kasha will hoist it all the way down. On the penalty, on the forecheck is Neverkosi. Good job. It'll kill the rest of the penalty. All even up now. Only one shot on goal for Delaware on that power play. Now Kasha's got to watch that pinch because he's got a forward standing behind him. That puck squares towards spot, creates a 2-on-1, and that's what they had earlier.
That would be like if you get faked on a play action play or a stop and go round in football, and that wide receiver just goes right past you.
Seawolves figured it out. They're getting the puck dumped in deep, and now they put the forecheck on. This is Palmieri in deep. Beniamini in deep, putting lots of pressure on Beniamini's going to go again. This time he's going to go for a hook or something, and he wasn't happy with the referee, so the referee's not going to be happy with him today.
And then this is 40 seconds after he came out of the box. You watch here, and you look here. He does have a point because his stick was being held.
Yeah, his stick was being held. Again, that's a deception call that the referee missed. So, players do that naturally. The court could draw penalties. So now Delaware back on the power play. Down low, good stick by Sherding, and Sherding gets clear. Yeah, that's a hooking penalty, but technically, really, Beniamini's stick was being held by the Delaware player. Oh, there's a giveaway right here. Almost. 2 Seawolves in deep, 2 Mulder and Crockett. Now Bishop will step up and send it down to Mulder, who deflected behind the net. Seawolves doing a good job here, pinning in Delaware. And again, this is how it starts. It starts from good shifts. It gets other players see it. Niski in on Sherding, no dice. Sherding shut him right out.
And that puck trickled right around the crease area. It got caught in Bishop's skates.
Yeah, good play by Sherding defensively. The whole line's going to change now. Here comes Riccardi on the forecheck. Yep. That puck deflected off someone in the bench, so it's face off in the neutral zone. Down to 3:35 to go in the first period. Seawolves have yet to score a goal in the first here and trail Delaware by the score of 1-0. All right, puck finally gets into the Seawolves zone, picked up by Pepe, and he'll try to fire it out. Now, Palmieri's stick was being held through between the players' legs. Palmieri will send it around to Kasha. Kasha will fire it all the way around. Didn't get it out of the zone. Down to 28 seconds to go in the man advantage. That puck was fired off the stick to the rafters. So face-off will be in the Seawolves zone.
The Seawolves are doing an effective job of blocking shots in front of Shipman tonight. Much like we saw Delaware yesterday do that in front of East.
Yeah, I mean, Shipman was beat on like almost the first shot of the game, a second shot, but it was a good one.
Yes.
Face-off won by Delaware. Again, I'd say the face-offs here are probably 60-40 Delaware right now. Shipman slides across and makes the save.
So you are just about right. It's 65. 65-35.
So you've got that low slot area pass can never be open, and Shipman, because he moved across in time, made that save. Otherwise, that was going to be a goal.
And it's good footwork by Shipman to slide over quickly and make that play.
Back into the Seawolf zone. This is Sherding to pick it up down with 3 seconds to go in the man advantage. And now the Seawolves pick the puck up. Here comes Sherding, busting through. Burns trying to get it.
Stuck behind Sherding.
Yeah. Sherding going at it with somebody on the ice there. It's like Zimmer.
Yeah.
Burns will get it over to Crockett. Crockett drop past the Peck. Peck looks across for Burns, cuts in front, but he's pushed off the puck. They're not giving Burns much room.
No. And
they know about him. They're gonna cut him off at the pass.
And they were
any way they
successful in that yesterday. They cut off every angle that Burns was trying to get to, and they forced him to dump the puck off.
Good defensive play by Kowicki. Nice job. And now this puck's all the way in the Seawolf zone. Sherding will fire it all around the wall. Peck and O'Brien, they need to get going. Here comes Burns, off his reach. Very frustrating. You see, just can't get the puck to stay on the stick.
Yeah, and we saw that before, where the puck is just kind of going just a couple feet too far. That's where you got to make sure that you got that puck right where you need it to be.
All right,
so you can get every chance you need.
Down to 1:28 to go in the first period. The Seawolves still looking for that first real good chance. They have not really had a good scoring opportunity.
No, they haven't yet. Delaware's done a very good job in blocking down the slot and not letting anything get in front of East.
And we're down to a minute to go. Slevin will dump it and go off. I'd say O'Brien will dump it and get off. Murphy, Slevin, and Riccardi. And that's a 2-on-1 almost occurring there as the puck just seems to vacate the Stony Brook Seawolf sticks this period for some reason. There's a pass up to Slevin. Slevin gets it to the neutral zone to Riccardi. Riccardi skating in off the wing, coming around, gets in front, tries to get a backhander on. Didn't go through. We're down to the last 15 to go of the period.
That right there may have been their first good chance on East.
Riccardi just dumps it in, and that'll do it for the first period.
That puck got dumped into the corner. There was always a chance with 5-6 seconds to go that a guy like Murphy can pull that out and get one more shot on net. All
right, so at the end of one, Delaware up by the score 1-0 on Stony Brook. Shots on goal for the first period. 9 for the Blue Hens and 7 for the Seawolves. Thanks for tuning in and watching Seawolves Hockey Live. We're going to take a break. We'll be back at the start of the second period. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, everyone. We are just moments away from the start of the second period. We've got some stats to go through. Andy, take us through it.
Okay, so first up, it's 1-0 Delaware. The first goal scored by Shane Mullen, his 8th, which is the team lead for Delaware from Jandoli and Marciniak. And that was 1 minute and 54 seconds into the first period. Then 3 penalties, 2 by Stony Brook, 1 by Delaware. The first was Jack Zimmer for interference at 13:27. And then Ori Benyamini went off twice, once for cross-checking, which we found out was actually somebody else, at 7:23. And then 40 seconds after coming out of the box, he gets taken off for hooking, which on the replay shows that his stick was being held.
He's been the victim of 2 calls that probably driving him nuts because he wanted, for those 4 minutes, he needed to be on the ice.
Yeah, and the shot total is 9-7 in favor of Delaware. And I decided to keep stats for the faceoffs for today's game. It's 13-7 in favor of Delaware through the first period.
All right, so like I said, somewhere between like 60 to 40 or somewhere in that percentage. But Steve was guilty in that period of just being too much puck watching. You know, not doing the little things that they did yesterday, and you know, it really shows.
And Delaware's made adjustments that they came out a lot more aggressive in the first period, and it showed. They get that play from Marciniak where Mullen and Jandoli are going 2-on-1, and they're just going back and forth. Mullen puts it in.
Right. So now we get the period with the long change. Seawoods have to be more disciplined, number one. Don't get caught on the ice too long. And they're going to need to put more pressure on East. They need to get more shots and better scoring chances. So the forecheck's got to pick up and break those opportunities.
Yes, they do.
All right, Stony Brook's on the ice. We're still waiting to see Delaware. Looks like they're coming on now.
The coaching staff's out there, so they're just, now here they come.
Taking a few extra minutes to perhaps regroup a little bit as a team, even though they're playing well. The key is going to be if they can sustain it.
Yeah, and that's going to be the test for Stony Brook this period, because if they do continue to sustain the pressure they had in the first period, Stony Brook's going to be in for a very tough
It's going to be a
fight.
long afternoon for Stony Brook, right?
Yep. And they're going to bring out looks like the Riccardi, Slevin, Murphy line again to start the period.
And they're going to counter with their Niski line.
And we saw Riccardi struggle in the faceoff circle in the first period.
At this time, he's won the face-off on the Bishop having a tough game today. Parker Bishop yesterday could do no wrong. Today his stick's done hitting the puck. Got away with a cross-checking penalty. Gave it to Benyamini.
Yep.
So, all right. Seawolves in the Blue Hen zone. Murphy tries to get it back to Slevin, but the puck is sticking because the ice is wet. Blue Hens skate out. This is Redgate going up against Bishop. And Bishop pulls up a little bit and takes Redgate out of the play. Seawolves trying to dump that puck out. It fluttered on Murphy as he sent it. He's changing up are the Blue Hens. And Seawolves trying to get out of the zone. Nice pass through center ice. Here comes Riccardi with Slevin on the wing. Back to Riccardi, tries to tap it. Riccardi is pulled off the puck.
He just went careening into the boards.
Yeah, spun around. Back across to Kasha. Jandoli watching on the forecheck. In the neutral zone comes Murphy, trying to get to Benyamini off his stick. Palmieri in deep. Chases after Benyamini, falls down, and nets off the mooring, so the faceoff will be in the zone. The Blue Hens can't change. Seawolves will stay with what they have on the ice right now.
And this line was the line we saw get the most pressure and had the most confidence on the ice in the first period.
All right. Benyamini wins the faceoff. Colillo with the shot right on. A save by East. And that puck deflects off a Seawolf player into the netting. Faceoff will be in the neutral zone. More opportunities. That's what the Seawolves need right now. They have to put more shots on. Put the forecheck pressure on. Faceoff won by Benyamini for the Seawolves. Scherning will carry. He's pinched off, but he'll be backing him up as Palmieri sends a shot to the net. Loose puck. Scherning was there trying to get a backhander through. It's a hand pass in the zone. Yeah, you got to whistle that one. Good call by Roth.
That's got to be hit every single time.
Good eyes there. He's under pressure because I told him last night his brother made an unbelievable call on the blue line. We had to go to the replay to confirm it.
Yeah.
So I told him
he's got a lot to live up to.
He's got a lot to live up to. That's right. And he's making his way there now. That's a good call. And this puck is out of the Seawolf zone, just past Pepe. Pepe back to get it. He'll get it to Benyamini, and Benyamini will turn up to Palmieri, but it skids past him. Again, it's those first passes that are creating those problems and the turnovers. So they've got to get that passing going that they had going yesterday. Here's a nice feed down the middle. Comes Palmieri on a breakaway. Oh, and a shot and a save by East. He was trying to go high, glove side, and now we have a whistle. Now the hand pass. Not to make Roth look any better. That's Wolf making that hand pass call. Comes a nice feed. Here comes Palmieri breaking right down. Oh, man.
Yeah, really a great play by East to make that save.
All right, Seawolves win the faceoff again. This is Kowicki going to dump it cross corner. Burns, O'Brien, and Peck. The puck comes out of the zone. Pepe will skate around, try to get it over to O'Brien. But Peck was there, and it went just past Peck. Burns on the forecheck. Burns will take it away. Out in front. Oh, it was on the skate of O'Brien, not his stick. Pepe could not hold. Get it across to Kowicki. Kowicki back to Peck. Peck will just dump in. We're going to have a penalty here on Delaware.
They're going to call roughing on this one.
Yeah.
So Soderbergh goes back to the power play.
Good time to hear for that, because it looks like they're, they need to do something, and maybe it's a special teams play that'll get it done.
Yeah, but they are coming out with a lot more jump this period. So I'll give them that.
All right, face off to the right of East. It'll be Benyamini, Colillo, and Palmieri with Kasha and Pepe on the points. Loose puck. Stony Brook wins it. Kasha over to Pepe. Pepe holds. Back to Kasha. Kasha takes the shot. Oh, it's deflected. Never got through. Pepe will send it deep. Back to the point to Palmieri. Palmieri will hold. Dance the blue line over to Pepe. Pepe will send it to the net. Bad save. Rebound. Back to Palmieri. Fires a shot. Another save. Palmieri. Benyamini tried to get into the slot, but it was blocked to the corner. Pepe at the point. Pepe back to Kasha. Kasha sends it across to Benyamini. Benyamini looks. Back to Kasha. One-time shot. Oh, off the padding. Benyamini sends it across to Pepe. Fans on the shot. Pepe turns. Sends it back around to Benyamini. And Benyamini will hold on the half wall.
I give Felice a lot of credit for stepping in front of Kasha's shot, because that definitely can't feel good.
Palmieri, yes! Brandon Palmieri, Devin Palmieri, sorry. Puts it high, top glove side for the power play goal. Seawolves tie it up, 15:59 in the second period.
We're gonna watch how this goes, and just watch the puck move with Kasha and Palmieri just stops, turns, and lets it rip. It puts the wrist shot right over the shoulder.
Goal scorer's goal.
Absolutely. You wonder if he learned that from his brother.
Seawolves win the face-off. It's back in the Seawolves zone now. About to get it is Yoon. Punched into the Delaware zone, chasing after it. Have it closely, but it's going to be too far for Nyson.
For Palmieri, that's his 3rd goal of the season. And for Kasha, his 7th assist.
All right, face off to the right of Shipman. Crockett wins the draw. Clearing attempt failed. Now that puck goes back, picked up by Sherding. Sherding will dump and chase. Being held up by Zazansek. The wall kept in. Nice play by Crockett. Good forecheck here by the Seawolves, and now picked up their game a little bit.
Yeah, scoring that goal absolutely put some life back in them and give them confidence.
Shipman had to make that save as it was not going to clear the net on that clear.
No, that would have snuck right in, just inside the post.
And Seawolves control the puck in their zone, back up to the neutral zone, then back in the Seawolves zone. It's a lot of contention in that neutral zone area. Sherding will try now. Cross-ice feed to Molnar over to Crockett. Crockett back to Molnar, trying to get that backhander.
And Zidancic was there to get in Molnar's way.
And that shot by Sherding was off the shoulder of East. That shot whizzes right wide on Shipman. Delaware had a touch-up. Sherding was looking for a home run feed. Couldn't get it through, but here's Yoon. Breaking through center ice now in the Delaware zone. Oh, Molnar was with him, but he didn't expect the drop pass. So now Delaware back in. This is Redgate trying to get Biskey on that backhand pass, but didn't go.
Boone had the right idea to get that pass back to Molnar, but it didn't work out, and that led to the rush down the other way for Delaware. Mazzella is just batting away on Shipman, and Shipman had the puck in between the pads and said, "You're not getting to this puck."
Yes, he was up their shots now. They're leading in shots, 15-10. It's amazing. Through 2 periods yesterday, Delaware only had 10 shots.
Yeah, now they have it through a period and change. But they only have 1 shot this period because they came into the period with 9. Stony Brook has 8 shots on their own in 6 minutes.
Yeah, obviously they picked their game up, so they know what they needed to do. Now they're trying to be a little bit patient here. Good play by Bishop. When I talked about trying to make the play to beat the forecheck, that's what you got to do. And that's exactly what Bishop did. That shot by Kasha was blocked, never got through. Seawolves pick up the puck at center ice. Kasha will turn and get it back over to Bishop. Bishop will send it cross ice. Seawolves are almost better off just dumping the puck in at center ice, get that puck deep, and work that forecheck.
Yeah, because they've been much better.
The turnovers at center ice is what's hurting them right now.
Yes, because when you turn the puck over at center ice, that's just unacceptable play, because now you give Delaware prime chances to go unimpeded in on Shipman.
You got a deliberate offsides being called here on Chandler. So face-off all the way back in the Delaware zone. Rare call. Don't get that better very often.
Yeah.
Face off to the right of East. Now Brian Peck and Burns on again. See if they can get it going. Now Hart pinched, but O'Brien held back for him. This is Zucker on Pepe. Pepe, nice defensive play on Zucker. Burns doing a good job on the wall here too. Now loose puck, shot, saved by Shipman. Shifty little play.
And that's a veteran move there by Cole Zucker to get that puck around in on Shipman.
Yeah, they're doing a good job on this line, because this line's trying to move the puck out, and each time they tried to get it out, they were being held back in. Puck was getting knocked off sticks, and Pepe having a little problems with the puck here today. Hart. This forecheck is really, really solid right now, and it's really pinning the Seawolves in. They need to be a little bit more patient trying to get the puck out. Good play by Shipman to get a stick on that because he really needed to do that.
And we're seeing Stony Brook kind of rush. That's what's leading to these turnovers in the defensive zone.
They've done a good job on this. This is the matchup that you probably, as Coach Garofalo, does not want to have. He does not want to have this matchup. But, you know, when you have a line like this that can produce being hemmed in the whole shift, it's not good. And now they're going to get stuck out there for an icing, which is even worse.
Yeah, that's not what you wanted to do there. That line had been out for a while, and you could see the frustration on the faces of the coaching staff. That's how that whole shit transpired.
This is where you find that college hockey is much different than what you played in the past because the size you're playing against.
Yeah, I mean, you're not, because at this point you're not playing against kids anymore. You're playing against men.
So the defense here is gassed. And the forwards have got to get the puck out. And don't you know Delaware has their most experienced line out there with these guys, and they're having their way. Right now you got 4 rookies on the ice. You got Pepe, actually 5. They're all freshmen.
And now if they can get the puck through center,
which
they did, that's going to be another icing.
Another icing.
We're going to take a look. Based on the Stony Brook reaction.
Yeah, that really should have been an icing. Should have been waved off.
Yeah, you have to make an attempt to play the puck for that icing to stand.
What they really need to do is they just need to get the puck and get it back to their goalie and let the goalie keep it. There's the play. Get the line change you need to get and get off.
Shipman missed it the first time. He made the play, but then it started trickling towards his side. He had to jump on top of it to make sure that Delaware didn't get to it. Smart play by Shipman just to hang on to that puck and get the whistle and get a new line out for the Seawolves.
Right. So Beniamini will take the draw. With Carrillo, he's being chased. Carrillo will take the draw. And somebody overskated the puck, but Delaware picked it up. Now the puck's back out in the neutral zone. And the Seawolves jump on it. And now Delaware jumps on it.
And that was Mazzella who was working with shirting.
Yeah, it's a good play. Oh man, there's a lot of loose pucks in front of that net right now.
Shipman didn't know where the puck was.
Yeah.
There's a lot of confusion going on around here as the puck just keeps getting slotted into one spot to another very quickly.
Good play by Shirting in front, not panicking, controlling the puck, doing a good job getting it out of the zone. Beniamini didn't have his head up there as Colella was stuck in the zone. So
Colella was trying to get back, but Beniamini had too much head of steam. He wasn't going to be able to hold up to let Colella get back on side. That's going to be one of those that Beniamini's going to want back when he goes back and sees it.
Yeah. Stony Brook's going to change up their line, and Delaware changed up theirs as well. So we got Riccardi, Slevin, and Murphy. Puck's in the zone. Slevin on the forecheck, coming hard. Picked up by Riccardi. He's got Murphy in front. Riccardi holds the puck. Bishop pinched in. Almost had a chance there. Riccardi will spin and turn. Sends it back behind the net to Murphy. Murphy will control back to the point to Kasha. Over to Bishop. Bishop will send a shot low. Oh, it whizzes just wide. There's no way East would have saw that puck.
No, it was deflected in front. That's what caused it to go wide.
Play by the Seawolves just to take extra men out of the play. Bishop sends a shot. Hits a body in front. Doesn't get through. Bishop trying to poke it in front again. It's loose. Parker Bishop going hard to the net.
Yeah, Parker Bishop showing a very aggressive offensive side in this series.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something about Delaware that's bringing it out of him, but I think we need to see more of it. It's Bishop and it was Karapi started getting into it.
Well, Karapi was skating Bishop backwards, and then Bishop said, okay, skate me to the blue line, and then, you know, guess what? He doesn't need an escort. He's big enough. Face off to the left of East. Won by the Seawolves. Kasha keeps it in. The puck was fluttering on his stick. And now 3 guys pinch in. Now puck goes wild all the way around the wall. Pinching in is Bishop, but he's unable to get the puck.
He pinched in to cut off Delaware from getting to the puck, and by doing that, he allowed the puck to escape the blue line.
I've seen Bishop being very physical today. I just never seen him be that physical.
There must be something in the water.
All right.
Like I said with the offensive game, I like it, and I want to see more of it.
Sure. Well, it comes with the territory, I think. As you're more physical, you're more active in the game, and you're taking some offensive chances. This is Zucker coming in. Nobody really stopping him from coming in. That shot from the point. Oh, Slevin was breaking, but they couldn't get him the puck.
Slevin was wide open. Unfortunately, the puck got blocked down in front, and he wasn't able to get to it.
Yeah, Murphy will dump in and skate off. Seawolves will go for a change. Puck up the wall. This is Docky coming in on Kawicki. He loses the puck. It's picked up by Pepe. He sends it back up the wall, trying to get it to Moeller. Not long enough for icing, but picked up by Molnar. And back out in the neutral zone, picked up by Pepe. Sends it back across to Kawicki. Will start up. Tipped in by Navarcozy. East will hold it, send it back around the wall. On the forecheck is Crockett. Now Molnar and Navarcozy doing a good job in the forecheck here, not letting the puck out, but the squirt's out now. Good defensive play by Kawicki, forcing his man wide. Navarcozy on the wall battling Gentili. Actually, that's 11. That's Tascone. Kawicki will send it up the wall to Molnar. Molnar will try to get it out. Can't. It's stuck on the backhand. Now that Kawicki will try to skate it out, try to get out of the zone, prevent that long shift from happening again. Good job by Kawicki getting that puck deep. Molnar follows up.
And Crockett was right behind him as well to follow.
Crockett will get it deeper. Good job by the Seawolves here. They can start to get that line change. Nice great hit by Kawicki.
And they're going to call it. They're going to call it. They're going to call it.
They're going to call it on Delaware? They're calling on Kawicki. I thought Kawicki did a body check.
Yeah, they're calling a trip on Kawicki.
Like a good open ice hit to me. I don't know. Might have been a tad late. All right, Delaware is going to go on the power play. We're down to 8. I don't know. Looked like a hip check to me.
We're at 6:55.
6:55 to go in the second period. Seawolves on the PK. Much closer game, folks, than yesterday, which is really what we anticipated, but it's always to be expected in the second game if the first game is not close. And yesterday was not a close game. All right, this is Zucker on the half wall. Zucker controls, sends down low to Mullen, back to Zucker. Zucker looking for the opening. Opening was not there. Back to the point to Zdancic. Zdancic back with the puck at the point. On the half wall to Niski. Back to Niski. Zdancic at the point. His pass was temporarily blocked. Shot! Never got through. Got deflected to the corner. Zucker sends it back to Mullen. Behind the net. Mullen loses it to Bishop. And Bishop doesn't see it. It's in his feet. And picked back up by Delaware. Back up the wall to Zucker. Zucker to Zdancic. Zdancic holds to Zucker. Fires! Pad save into the glove.
And you watch Shipman on that. He's watching that puck all the way. Zucker winds up and takes the shot. And you just watch Shipman look at it as it goes right into his glove. Kind of leads it into his glove and hangs on. Nice play by Shipman.
Yeah, and then face off to the right of Shipman. Kasha will bang it all the way around the wall, but not out. Back to the point to Zdancic. He's still out there. Zucker's still out there. Zucker has the chance. Oh, and the feed was a pass for a tap-in attempt. Good play by Zucker, but and pad saved by Shipman and a clear by the Seawolves.
I would say a better play by Shipman to not leave the 5-hole exposed. And he was able to kick that puck out and let the Seawolves get the clear that they needed.
All right, down to 37 seconds to go in the man advantage. And Pepe will send it all the way down. The Seawolves will get the change if they need to, but I think they already did. So they're good on the ice. 26 to go in the man advantage for the Blue Hens. Mulder on the forecheck. Drop off. This is Redgate, and Kasha lost his stick. I don't know whether his stick is broke, but he doesn't have a stick.
And now he gets a stick from Crockett.
Right, Crockett laid out for that one.
Crockett, basically all in one move.
Anderson.
In one move, Crockett handed Kasha his stick and then slid and blocked the shot.
Oh, what a save by Shipman. What a save on that. We got to get that on a replay. Excellent save by Shipman.
Absolutely.
It's going to be an icing. No, it actually was over the center ice line. Picked up by Palmieri. Seawolves coming into the Blue Hen zone. 3-on-2. Palmieri turns, gets that puck to the front of the net. Oh, blocked back. Back to the point to Sherding. Just sends a shot to the net. Smart play by Sherding just to get that shot off.
And Sherding just took the quick shot. And here's the play by Shipman. You watch, you have Delaware down underneath. And now here's the quick shot from Mazzella.
Mazzella, that's the save,
and Shipman just throws the glove out and makes the play.
All right, face off in the Delaware zone. It'll be to the left of East. Taking the draw will be Beniamini, Colillo, and Palmieri, who has the Seawolf goal, along with Hune and Sherding. This is Colillo trying to get a shot right off the face-off, but it was blocked. Hune at the point sends it. It's blocked down. Loose puck. Colillo overskates it. We're going to have a penalty here.
Yeah, I think they're going to call Colillo on this one.
Elbowing call. I don't know who's it on. It's going to be on Palmieri. Seawolves back in the penalty box.
Hey, watch here. Yeah, like because Delaware had somebody on. So Palmieri's going to go up for the elbow.
Yeah. Too many penalties right now for the Seawolves. They can't get any momentum going here with men down. And they have to they got to rectify that problem right now. They're going to have another penalty.
They're going over to the Delaware bench to discuss it with Coach Donahue.
Well, maybe they're telling them the face-off's going to be outside. Yeah. I don't know why neither. Face-off is outside. No explanation, so we don't know. All right, face-off won by the Blue Hens.
Seawolves penalty, number 71, Devin Palmieri. 2 minutes slashing. Final penalty, 4:13 remaining, second period. Palmieri with 2 for slashing, with 4:13 remaining.
Seawolves just need to put the pressure on here and take the time off the clock as much as they can. And that's a great job by Crockett there. Great job.
Yeah, what Crockett did there after Mullen lost control of the puck, he just went back and started trying to put it in on the weak side of East, and East just kind of hung out and put the glove on the puck.
If he had noticed that the puck was muffed earlier, he might have had a better chance.
He was turned around waiting.
Oh, right for the face-off. Molnar with the shot. So we know why the call was made. It was a hand pass in the neutral zone. Or the hand pass was made, and that's why the face-off was in the neutral zone. Molnar trying to get a piece of Bishop, unable to do it. He got most of the wall. And Blue Hens coming in. This is Niski on Bishop. Skated all the way around, watched by Sherding. Now he's watched by Riccardi. Up to Zdancic, his shot. Oh, wide open there, and that's that backdoor opportunity.
Yeah, unfortunately, he took too long to get possession.
Too long to get possession. He should have shot it right away.
Yeah, Zucker was waiting to have it firmly on his stick, and if he would have just let it rip, he had Shipman way out of position.
Seawolves need an opportunity here. Get a puck clear, and then maybe a short-handed chance.
Well, right now they need to get new line on.
Right now, down to 35 seconds. They've done a good job so far on the kill. Nevakosi out there, right? With
we got Nevakosi
and Burns.
Interesting. That's a new penalty combination that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
With Shirting and Kasha, so they do have some veteran leadership out
Well, they're
there.
looking for an opportunity to get some offense going, too, on the PK, I can tell you that. And maybe that's the reason. Right on Shipman, and Shipman will hold. Down to 8 seconds to go. And they'll bring out Pepe now, will come out, along with O'Brien. They'll take off Shirting.
So basically,
they'll be ready to have a line change already in play.
Yeah, because now with 8 seconds left on the penalty kill, if they could clear it out with like a second left, Palmieri's coming out of the box. They clear it out. He's got a breakaway.
And that's the play to try to make, but it was too early. But you got the clear, and it's down to nothing, and now they've killed it off.
Well, guys, I see what they did there. They
brought
out Peck. So Palmieri came off, and Peck came on.
Yeah. Big hit on the wall. Burns walking through with the puck. Skating with the puck. This is Peck will walk in. Oh, nice poke check by Zimmer. Otherwise, Peck's going in for the goal.
He had the space.
Yeah, he did. He could have squeezed right in.
And Delaware's played a much tighter game defensively. They looked a lot better than they did yesterday.
Good move. Good move. Coming out of the zone, that's Redgate. Nice move by Redgate. Oh, Redgate all the way in, almost. Parked it. Oh, good play defensively. Another good play defensively. That was Docking who was making those, blocking those outlet attempt passes. This is Burns with Peck. Took too long to get that through.
At that point, I think Burns just needed to take the shot, as Anderson was blocking the passing lane between him and Peck.
Shot by Jolie goes wide. Down to the last minute in the second period. Boy, there's another quick game here today, folks.
Yeah.
These games are flying.
And this is looking like where it's going to come down to who makes the last mistake is going to be the one that loses.
This is going to be icing. This is a good opportunity for the Seawolves right now as a tired Delaware team. Seawolves will change up.
Yeah, they're bringing out the big unit here with Riccardi, Murphy, and Slevin.
Face-off will be to the right of East. Seawolves looking to capitalize right now if they can.
Kasha's got a lot of space, and Stony Brook could win the face-off, which they didn't. Kasha would have been open for the slap shot.
Giveaway. Seawolves will pick it up. This is Murphy. Murphy will send it down the wall to Riccardi. And picked up by Docking. Picked up by Murphy now, trying to get it out in front. Murphy will squeeze it out. Seawolves trying to save it, trying to keep it in, trying to get that momentum back. Delaware doesn't get it out. Oh,
they did.
Kasha was on the other side of the blue line.
We're down to 20 seconds in the period. Kasha did everything he could to try to keep that puck over the line, but he was a little bit too far over.
They knew what they were trying to do what they needed to do there. But Delaware able to get it out, get that whistle, get that line change. Cardi will just punch it in. Loose puck. And back into the Seawolves zone. Chasing it down is Shirting. Goes behind the net, sends it up the wall. Back into the neutral zone. Here's Slevin. Time ticking down. And that'll do it. At the end of 2 periods, we have a 1-1 game. And shots through the second period, we have Stony Brook with 19, Delaware with 18. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the start of the third period. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. All right, welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Moments away from the start of the third period. We only had one goal, Andy, but we had a bunch of penalties. Take us through.
Yeah, there really actually weren't that many penalties. There were only 3 of them. The first one coming 3 minutes into the period. Michael Zidancic for Delaware went off for roughing, and that is ultimately what culminated in Devin Palmieri's equalizer on the power play, his 3rd of the season, and Frank Kosh's 7th assist. And then there were 2 penalties on Stony Brook, one on Mike Kowicki for tripping with 6:55 to go, and then 40 seconds after that penalty ended, Devin Palmieri went off for elbowing with 4:13 to go, and the Seawolves successfully killed both penalties. They are now 4 for 4 on the penalty kill. The shot total for that period was 12 for Stony Brook and 9 for Delaware, leading to a cumulative total of 19-18 in favor of Stony Brook. And the Seawolves almost got even in faceoffs. They won 12 faceoffs to 7 for Delaware, so the faceoff total is 20 for Delaware, 19 for Stony Brook.
Very close, and as is the shots, 19-18. So we are moments away from the drop of the puck. We've got a couple of things to think about for this third period. Is the 1-1 score, who's going to put the next goal on the scoreboard, and will it stand or will it last? I mean, I think the next team that scores creates the momentum, but because this game is so closely played today, I think this has a potential overtime in it.
I can see that too. And like I said at the end of the second period, it's going to be who makes that last mistake is going to be the one that pays for it with the decision.
It's going to be interesting to see how the Seawolves play this third period, how they come out. My guess is they're going to have a burst of energy. They're going to come out hard.
They're going to have to. I mean, getting that power play goal, even if it was early in the period, that set the tone for the rest of the period. They played much more aggressively.
There's much more chatter on the ice now. You can see amongst the players where that was not happening in the first 2 periods.
No.
So we'll see how they come out. The Seawolves will start out with Riccardi, Murphy, and Slevin. And Niski will come out for.
And this is a little bit of a. This is the line they started with last night. Was the Redgate, Niski, and Mazzello line.
Right, with Good and Zidancic on defense. So here we go, folks. Nichols ready to drop the puck. Start of the third period on the way. Fired into the Seawolves zone. Shipman will push it back for Sherding. Sherding will send it up the wall. A chip out, but didn't get there. Now they try to move it and sent back along the wall again. The ice is a little wet. And here's a giveaway. Shot right on goal. Shipman with the save. I think the Seawolves want a better start than this.
Nah, yeah,
the pucks are just not moving because the ice does not cure well.
And this is what we see this every time, and we see teams benefit and suffer because of it.
Yeah. To the neutral zone come the Seawolves. This is Murphy. Murphy will hold up, send it across to Sherding. Sherding sends it back across to Slevin with the tip, and it just sailed over the top. Nice setup by the Seawolves. Slevin will chase it down and turn in the neutral zone. Send it up the wall to Murphy. Murphy will turn back and now shoot it in. Riccardi on the forecheck. He sends it back to the D. The D tries to send it back, and it's Riccardi on it. Slevin on it as well. The Seawolves will start to make a change as Kalilo comes out. And that's 2-on-2. Shot right on, saved by Shipman off the stick of Pekowski.
And after Shipman gave up the goal on the first shot of the game, he's made 19 consecutive saves. So he got himself back into the game very quickly after giving up a goal and has been strong since that point.
I agree. Face off to the left of Shipman. That's Zucker on the draw for Delaware. That puck was just fired off the wall, and it took a strange bounce coming out. Beniamini sends it back around the wall, and Kasha will send it up to Kalilo, who foists it up to Palmieri skating in. They just waved the icing off due to the hustle on Palmieri's part. Seawolves get it. Beniamini over to Kalilo, who just swept the shot.
And he shanked it.
Yeah. Back down low, behind the net to Kalilo. Sends it out to Beniamini, looking for the tap. Just off the mark. Good quick plays by the Seawolves, unable to capitalize on him. Kalilo carries in. He's got Palmieri going just off his stick. Beniamini kicks it back to Palmieri. His shot is, pass attempt is blocked. Bishop sends it back in. Look at that play by Beniamini, almost.
He gets upended. And you got to appreciate what Beniamini just did there.
Yeah,
he basically,
totally.
he tried a baseball swing.
He wasn't making the call on Jandoli, so he was taking full advantage of that opportunity to get the back because he was dumped. He was absolutely dumped.
Yep.
And we've got some water leaking through. We saw a whole bunch of water come down on the ceiling there. It's raining pretty good outside, folks, so
yeah,
actually
it is.
it's going to find a breach of the ceiling somewhere. All right, face off to the right of East. Beniamini on the draw for the Seawolves. And the Seawolves win it back to Pepe at the point. Pepe will send it across to Kawicki, who shot a shot. He scores! It was deflected in front. I think Colillo got a piece, but that's a huge goal for the Seawolves.
I think that also got a little bit of the crossbar as well. We're gonna watch it again, and you watch Kawicki take this shot here, and he just rips it from the point. Gets pushed out by Palmieri. Palmieri sending it around for Pepe. Pepe just fires the Kawicki, and here's the shot, and there it is. It got deflected by Colillo in front.
Colillo in front with the stick deflection, and that's the goal. 2-1 Seawolves. They take the early lead in the third. Dumped into the Seawolves zone. Pepe back to get it. They'll send it across to Kawicki. Kawicki up the wall. Back across to Neverkosi. Neverkosi held up by Zdancic. Big crunch on the wall from two Blue Hens on Crockett, but Mulder walking right out in front. Loose puck. After the shot attempt, Pepe fakes the shot. Across to Kawicki. Kawicki sends it back to Crockett. Low shot, pad save, rebound. Another score! Neverkosi puts it in. Oh, this is an outbreak here. Perhaps no overtime.
Once they got that first one, then it starts to build, and they get their confidence going. And now that they got that second one,
now we're going to watch this on a replay because East is upset because he thought he had it in the glove, but Neverkosi didn't stop. He saw the puck and he jammed it in. There's the shot, the initial save. It's loose. He doesn't have it. That's what happened.
Yeah,
he never had it.
East couldn't get to it, and Neverkosi gets the rebound and puts it in. And that comes 40 seconds after Colillo's goal.
All right. I don't know. He never had the puck. Face off at center ice. Seawolves take a 2-goal lead here. And I had a feeling they were going to come out charged. And they have done so. This is Shirting will dump in. Picked up by Neverkosi. He's walking in again. Oh, just missed short side. East made a save on it, but didn't really have much other than just maybe a touch on the puck. Shirting sends it in off the stick of Crockett. Bounces in on goal on East. East will send it to the wall. And not sure if that's Neverkosi's first goal or if he scored before. Second, okay. Nice tip pass here. That's Docking with the puck. He makes a turn move. Big hit on the wall from Crockett. Crockett's been laying people out today. He's been throwing his body, which is good to see. This is Molnar walking in. Fires a shot. Loose puck in front. Oh, it just missed.
Boone had the opportunity, went for the backhand, and just didn't get enough of it.
Yeah, and I don't know if East got back in time to get his body on it, but man, he was close. Oh, we got something going on at the bench over here. Neverkosi and
I think that's Redgate.
Redgate. And I think we're going to have a penalty on both those guys. I think both of them are going to take a seat for 2 minutes.
And we watched there, what may have led to that was Molnar, I think, hit Redgate into the boards. Like, he just kind of dumped him from behind. And then, out of frustration, he went after Neverkosi.
Okay, all right.
So both Neverkosi and Redgate are going to go off. So now we're seeing the officials kind of determining everything that just happened.
Yeah, they're sorting it out.
So each are going to get 2 minutes.
Right. Folks, remember next week, the Seawolves will be on the road against Liberty University. You can watch it on ESPN on their on the Watch ESPN network. WatchESPN.com. That's the official site. So you'll be able to watch it.
We'd get it right eventually, right?
Yeah. It's the communication from the communications room, which is about 3 people away from me. All right. It was a big team of people here. You got 20 people running around. We're all pulling our hair out of it now. It's 3 of us. Well, actually, it's 5 right now. We got 2 guys on the cameras.
Yeah, we got a full crew. We got our man from Aztec, Dave, on one camera. We got Tim Elberg on the other. So we always thank them for helping us out.
Absolutely. All right, 2 each for roughing. And Riccardi in with Shirting and Slevin. That puck just jumped right out in front off of Shirting's stick.
And I love watching 4-on-4 hockey because you just see so much extra ice. You see what kind of creativity that both teams have in terms of offensive playmaking.
Yeah. And, you know, they play 3-on-3 overtime, which is even neat.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, face off to the right of East. Back to the point to Shirting, sends it across to Kasha. Kasha, low wrist shot, looking for the deflection from Slevin, skids wide. Zdancic on the puck now, loses it, picked up by Redgate. No, that's, Redgate. Oh, sorry, that's Nitzke. Nitzke skating through, leaves it. And now it's picked up by Riccardi after the puck hit his skate. Riccardi walking in. He had Kasha breaking, but pass just off the mark. Slevin will go. Kasha's dumped. Slevin on the back check. Good job by Slevin on that back check. Just Onoy. Good, but Good's going off for a change. Hoist pass. It's going to be, that's Shirting in on the breakaway, but I'm not sure if he was onside.
I think he was offsides. But
Beniamini, the only one back, and here comes Zucker. Oh, good
play by Beniamini.
Oh, then he's cross-checked, and we're going to have a penalty on Zucker. He's going already. There's no need. Frank Shirting standing up for Beniamini. He took a nasty hit. Zucker's a big guy. You know, Beniamini's not a big guy. So... All right, so Zucker will go in the box. Seawolves will be up a man for 2 minutes. It'll be a 4-on-3 hockey, even more ice out there.
And then after that, then you're going to have 5-on-4.
Right. In 36 seconds, yeah. Seawolves have already come through once on the power play today.
Yeah, they've already got one. Palmieri had. This is going to be their 3rd power play opportunity.
Right, Shirting at the point. Winds and fires. Bad save. From the point, a blistering shot from Shirting. Shirting gets it again. Across to Kasha. Back to Shirting. Wrist shot this time. And the ping pongs to the boards. Kasha sends it down low. Back up to Kasha. Kasha can walk it in. He decides to pass it off. Hits it back. Kasha looking for options. And Shirting will trade off. Kasha wind and fire, pad right off the chest protector. Kasha's another one who could bring it.
They got a lot of guys who can rip from the point.
And good job by the Seawolves keeping that puck in. And now it's 5-on-4. Oh, good takeaway by Palmieri. Out in front. Oh, looking for the tap from Kalilo. Just missed.
And that would have been Kalalo's 2nd.
Murphy across. Oh, and he's held off. Oh, boy.
He got put to the outside. All Murphy had to do was just tap it in, and East just jumps on the puck.
That was a good defensive play there by Felice. I don't know whether he hooked him or what. But
and you watch here. Here comes Palmieri. He leaves it back for Kalilo. Kalilo finds Murphy. All Murphy had to do was tap it in, and Felice just pushes him away.
Yeah.
That was a really, really big play for Delaware. That was one they needed because if they went down 3 goals, I don't think they would have been able to come back from that.
All right, 1-man advantage for the Seawolves for 1:10. And it looks like Delaware will get it out and send it all the way down. Felice is down there for Delaware. Kowicki will pick it up for the Seawolves and send it back behind the net. And skidded past Kasha, but he got it across to Sherding, and Sherding was able to get it back to Kasha, and he'll regroup with Slevin and Murphy. Sherding will punch it in, picked up by Riccardi. Riccardi walking in, spins button hook, sends it back behind the net. Slevin battles that back there. Murphy battles back there. Slevin comes away with it. It's Kasha in front. Tried to get it to him. Somebody's lost the stick. The defenseman, Zdancic, down low. Oh, off the crossbar and a backhander from Riccardi.
That was a nice backhand from Riccardi, too. It just went a little bit too high.
He got all of it, as they say. Picked up by Kasha, trying to send it down low. And Kasha does a good job to prevent a breakaway from Felice. All even up now. Shots are all 28 for Seawolves, 20 for Delaware. Riccardi comes walking in, trying to get that pass across.
Now we have another chunk of broken stick over in that area.
Gobbled up by East to hold. Down to 12:19 to go in the third period. The Seawolves have taken a 2-goal lead in the third period.
They scored goals 40 seconds apart. Cololo scored his third from Kowicki and Pepe. For Kowicki, that was his first point of the season. And then 40 seconds later, Jack Nevakosi scored his second from Crockett, his 7th assist and 2nd assist of the series.
All right, Crockett on the draw for the Seawolves, going up against Niski. Niski wins it. And tries to carry out the puck. Bounces into the Seawolves zone, picked up by Pepe. He'll turn and get it across to Hart. Hart will get it up the ice, and here comes Nevakosi, trying to make a move around his man. Good defensive play by Zimmer. This is going to be an icing. No icing was touched. The return feed to Hart just off the mark. Picked back up by Pepe. Pepe will send back to Hart, and Seawolves will break out. Stretch pass to past Crockett, and he avoids the icing because he was in first.
And that made East have to play the puck, because Crockett would have gotten there with a second to spare, too.
All right, Nevakosi in on the forecheck. Carrying the puck is Jenny. Sends it back to Marcinek. Through the neutral zone, here comes Zucker. Down right wing, Zucker sends it. Oh, glove saved by Shipman with off his glove. And rebound skidded out in front. He was able to clear it. O'Brien will send in. O'Brien, Burns, and Peck on. Picked up by Burns. He'll just send a weak backhander toward the net, hopefully looking for O'Brien, but just a little late getting there.
And East just pushes it right into the corner.
Good job by Kowicki sending it deeper. Peck in on the forecheck. Kowicki doing everything he can to keep it in, but the puck's back out in center. Sent in by Bishop. O'Brien will get there first for the Seawolves. Back to the point, but out of the zone. Kowicki back over to Bishop. Bishop will send back in. All the way around and all the way out. Kowicki and Bishop play catch. Puck goes up the wall. Burns not able to do much with that puck right now. He's not finding his stick as easily as he did the first few games.
Nope.
That he was here. You know, played at home.
Again, teams make adjustments, and the players have to make adjustments to that to find other spots on the ice where they can be successful.
Yeah, just do things a little bit differently. Sherding will keep it in. Got a deflection off of the Seawolf. Landed in front and able to clear it out was the D. Back into the Seawolf zone. Parker Bishop will send it back across to Sherding. Sherding will send it up. Here comes Burns on left wing. Burns loses it on the poke check. Picked up by Peck. Burns turns, and there's that chance, that opportunity.
And Burns looks a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like he's having, hasn't been a good weekend.
No, like as he went down, it looked like he went down a little bit awkwardly. It took him a second to get back up. He's fine, which is good.
Yeah.
But you watch that again, and that was Burns' best chance of the weekend.
Right there, yeah. All right, Benyamini on the draw for the Seawolves. Back to the point to Shirting, but it's off his stick. And there's a potential 2-on-1. Here comes Mullen. Shot right on, saved by Shipman. He lost it, didn't see it.
Shipman thought he had it.
Oh, whoa, that puck just deflected past the post.
And there would have been nothing Shipman would have been able to do about that.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
there was somebody right there in front. I think it was Mullen that was sitting right there. All he would have had to do is poke his stick out, and that would have gone right in.
Seawolves control the puck, back to the point. Shirting sends it. Off the stick of Benyamini, deflects to the glass. Puck fired all the way around. And back into the neutral zone. Shirting will dump it right back in. Seawolves still forechecking, 2 men in. Pass out to Mullen. Mullen. Good stick by Hahn, not allowing Mullen's pass to get across for a scoring chance. Jandoli turns and fires a shot right on. Shipman's going to hold it.
He had to make that
Surprising
extra effort
shot.
to make sure he got it because
surprising
Mullen
shot.
was right there.
8:14 to go in the third period. Stony Brook up by the score of 3-1. Face off in the Seawolves zone. To the right of Shipman. Cardi, Murphy, and Slevin.
Hocking's going to take the face-off for Delaware.
Bishop. Face-off won by Delaware. Shot from the point, just skidded wide. Shipman may have gotten a piece of it. This is Murphy. Puck's out in the neutral zone, picked up by Zimmer. Zimmer's quietly had a good game today.
Yes, he has. Yeah, he's been getting open looks on the ice and made some solid defensive plays. And those are those little things that people forget about when you're talking about good defensive players.
Seawolves are a potential 2-on-1, but they're a little slow in forming. But here's a pass to Riccardi. Good defensive play. Blocking that was Zimmer.
See, keep talking about him.
He's making plays. And the Seawolves just hoist that puck right back out. Zimmer going to get it. Watched by Riccardi.
Riccardi was right on him. I don't know if Zimmer knew that he was that close.
And now the puck's punched out. Felice getting past Pepe. And here's a 2-on-1 developing. Oh, and that backhand shot just almost went.
And Shipman was sliding in the other direction.
Yeah.
He had the space to put that in.
Slevin working with Mulner. And that puck skids all the way across and dumped out. Skating after that puck is Mazzella coming with speed. Kowicki turns it. And now Crockett and up the wall to Mulner. Kicks it up to Kowicki. Kowicki will carry it in. Kowicki on the backhander. Sends it across. Sneaky little play by Kowicki. Back to the point. Pepe winds and fires. Oh, right on goals.
And what's amazing with that big shot that Pepe has, he's still looking for his first goal of the season.
Yeah. All right, Crockett will come in now. Molnar in on it too, but Molnar's going to go for either a rough or a interference. Yeah, interference. Player didn't have the puck, so it'll be a power play with plenty of time to go.
Yeah, it's 6 minutes left.
Seawolves will have to kill off 2 minutes.
And this is going to be the 5th power play that Stony Brook has to kill.
I'm sure the coaching staff is a little uncomfortable right now this late in the game. You don't want to give anything up here. Zucker on the draw for the Blue Hens and Riccardi for the Seawolves. Parker Bishop, nice play on the wall. Back to the point. Zdancic walks it in, just wide. Bounced off the wall with good rebound. Zucker with the shot, not getting through. That's not, yeah, I'm sorry, that wasn't Zucker. That was 25, that's Ostrander, 26. Zdancic gives it across to Zucker. Zucker down low, looking for Mullen to get Ostrander or someone to get that puck. Puck comes all the way around, still loose. Palmieri digging hard for it, trying to get it out. Seawolves need to get that puck out.
Yes, they do. They need to clear it.
Got to change.
And now they should get it because there's nobody here on the far side.
Yes. Seawolves will get a change.
And Scherding's going to stay on.
Just to watch Hoslander.
And one
Zucker watched by Crockett. Mullen with the puck. He'll dump in. Kasha will go to it, but it's picked up by Delaware. Kasha had a chance to try to maybe blast it around the wall. Zucker back up to Zdancic. Zdancic looks back to. Good poke check. Nice work by the Seawolves.
Scherding just couldn't get it far enough out.
Right.
Because Scherding needs to get off the ice. He's been on the entire penalty kill.
All right, Zucker back up to Zdancic. Zdancic's looking. He's got. Oh, shot. Hard shot. Didn't get through. He's got Anderson waiting on that side. Anderson now just pushes it deeper. Back to the point to Zdancic. Sends it down. Down to the last 8 seconds to go with the man advantage. The puck is squirted out. Oh, batted it. Almost batted in. Zucker with the weird angle shot. Glove down. All even up now. Seawolves, another good penalty killing job.
Yeah. Oh, Delaware is over 5 on the power play today. It's a testament to the Seawolves penalty kill. They really tightened up defensively, and they only allowed 2 shots on that power play.
And faceoff will be to the right of Shipman, who, as you said, since the first shot has done extremely well. Now this puck doesn't get out. Shot from the point, knocked down in front by Pepe.
And that one almost
the Seawolves will
up.
carry. Murphy will chase it down. He'll take it out of the corner, drop it back. Out, oh, just missed Slevin. Pepe, oh, dangerous pass. Able to get it through, but it was a dangerous pass.
Yeah, that nearly became a breakaway, really a 2-on-0 for Mazzella and Redgate.
Yeah, Delaware's going to be looking now to stretch the defense for Stony Brook. To stretch the forwards out as much as they can. Slevin will take the pass in. He's got a man breaking. Slevin's got a chance. 2 men, but couldn't connect with Riccardi.
That was a nice way to stop by Slevin to wait for Riccardi to come through. Murphy to come through.
Patience, yes. And that shot blocked in front by Niski. Seawolves control the puck. Murphy will get it. Back to the point to Pepe. Pepe will make a move and send it and hit the back of Slevin. This is Niski across. The shot by Mazzella did not get through. It was blocked. Up to the point to Marcinek. Marcinek sends a shot wide. Murphy will skate it up with Slevin. It's 2-on-2. Could have been offsides there. Looked very close.
Yeah, Slevin must have just gotten through in time.
And this is Bishop with the puck for the Seawolves. He'll just dump in. We're down to 2:19 to go in the third period. And this puck sends all the way up the wall. Kawicki sends it back. Kalilo down there to get it. Tries to feed something out in front to Palmieri, but not able to get there.
Now that we're getting close to the last minute, we're going to be looking down at the Delaware bench to see when they pull east.
Yeah, Benyamini was pulled down, but I'm not sure if he was holding Mola's stick, though. So Kawicki, here's an opportunity for Palmieri. Sends it to Kawicki, who just tap it deeper.
Yeah, I think Palmieri saw the opportunity, saw stars in his eyes, and went and overreached the puck.
Back to the point to Bishop. Good play just to send it deep. Keep that puck deep in the Delaware zone and allow them to make a change, which they're doing right now. And that puck just from a bad angle hit off East and head to the corner. This is Burns down low with the low shot, looking for a deflection from O'Brien. Pad save by East. Peck sends it deeper. Pick up by O'Brien to Burns. And Burns is dumped.
And now they got some extracurriculars. O'Brien throws a stick down, or throws somebody's stick.
Yeah, and you know, not for nothing, but they know these are young guys on the ice, but they're not gonna. These young guys are not gonna back down.
No, and nor should they have to.
Neither is Kawicki. You know, Kawicki got dumped too, and he came back hard on Anderson and pushed Anderson right back. Yeah, so
Kawicki's in the box right now.
This last 2 minutes could take a little while to play, but we're going to have matching penalties.
Yeah, Kawicki's now back on the bench. Anderson's in the box for Delaware.
Well, Kawicki was in the box, but now he's not. Maybe he just figured. Maybe he just figured he was going to be called for a penalty. They're working on the call here.
Now Schurting and Zucker are getting explanations from the officials.
Yeah. All right, got 2 Delaware players in the box now.
That's going to be Giannoli.
Yeah, well, surprise, surprise. All right, folks, little delay in the action as we get down to the last minute of play.
and should Stony Brook hold on to this 2-goal lead in the last minute, it's a good win here.
The good thing between basketball and hockey, though, is they don't get to call like 30 timeouts.
Yes, that is one of the best things about
the longest part of a basketball game is the last minute of the game.
Yeah. And like for me, I can't watch the last 2 minutes of a basketball game because it puts me to sleep.
All right, so we have an explanation going on the shirting from the referee, a little animated, but he's basically saying enough's enough, guys, you know?
And reading his lips, there are some choice words in there.
Yes.
I like it.
He's basically saying we're going to call suspensions and nobody's playing next weekend if I have to call you another penalty. Maybe not that degree, but there goes Kawicki to the box.
Now everybody's getting involved.
It's actually the referee's louder than the coaches, so you know he's a little picked off.
Yeah, yeah. And I think the refs want to get out of here too. It's raining kind of hard out there.
Yeah. All righty, so we are just about a minute away. Yes.
And next weekend's games are going to be in Virginia against Liberty. And for those who can't make it to Lynchburg, like us, it'll be on at 7 o'clock on ESPN3. So watch ESPN.com, and you'll just have to find the game there. Or the ESPN app. A great app, I might add.
And then we're back. And then they're back home here on November 11th and 12th versus Syracuse. So tune in to next week's game, and then you can tune back into Seawolves Hockey Live for the free coverage. All right, so we got 4 aside, 2 minutes of penalties, and only 1 minute left in the game. Yeah, 4 minutes penalties. Yeah, that's right. So it's right. So we got 4 minutes of penalties on each team because 2 guys are in the box. All right, 1 minute to go. Loose in front. Oh, Murphy with the chance.
Hart's the other one in the box for.
All right, Hart, welcome to the ACHA. You're on the score sheet, although it's not a goal.
No, and maybe not for the reason you want.
But it's a penalty. That's okay. Seawolves offsides on the play.
Wow. We're playing 4-on-4 for 47 seconds here.
Seawolves coaches get a little animated with the offsides calls. The only play that wasn't offsides was that one. The 3 others were. In their eyes, I should say. All right, so Delaware with the puck. This is Zucker. And he'll drop it off to Niski. Niski through the neutral zone will dump in. down to the last 36 to go in the third period.
And East is now out
Goaltender's
of
been
net.
pulled, and it's an opportunity for Riccardi, who's going to get a freebie. And there it is. Stony Brook adding another goal. And the clock just continues to run.
I don't think anybody noticed.
Yeah, it's 10 seconds at least. But they take that 4-1 lead.
For Riccardi, that's his first goal, or second goal of the series, his 7th of the season.
25.6. All right, 20 seconds left to go. And then this game will be over. All right, face off, center ice. One back by Delaware, and the Seawolves are going to come away with a weekend sweep against Delaware. And they'll have a weekend in Liberty next week where they'll have to step their game up again because Liberty is a good team
That's
this
going to be
year.
their biggest test of the season. Another road test, really. You know, they had Ohio last week. Then they had to go on the road to Liberty. That's two very tough road series in a row.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So at the end of the game, it's 4-1 Stony Brook as they take the weekend series from the Delaware Blue Hens. Shots on goal for the game, 36 for the Seawolves, 26 for the Blue Hens. And I'd have to say that the third period was the best period for Stony Brook today.
Yes, no, I won't. Nobody will dispute that.
Yeah. They'll all shake hands at center ice, and they'll all do this again in the second half of the season in Delaware. And then they'll probably meet again in the playoffs, no doubt. So Shipman is the winning goaltender today. East, 2 tough defeats, but nonetheless, great goaltender. Good job for him, only letting up 4 goals in 2 games.
And you just got to think
for both games.
Short memory and just move on to the next one.
That's what you got to do. All right, folks, on behalf of Trevor Bignani and Andy Sukov, signing off. Thanks for watching the Seawolves Hockey Live. We'll see you in 2 weeks.